Now on 767 News. 2 men shot in Woodford Hill robbery while police search for missing teenager. 45 more persons graduate from a Ministry of Trade Hospitality program. And student of the St. Luke's Primary emerges winner of the Princess Show, while several young people are among 9 Calypso finalists. In sports, Emmanuel Nanton re-elected as president of the Dominica Cricket Association. Welcome to a new week of 767 News, Dominica's #1 news source. I'm Alicia George. Stay tuned for the latest news and developments across Dominica after this break.
Can you afford to lose everything? In times of uncertainty, ensure you have the security of Quartz Payment Protection. When you shop with Quartz Ready Finance Gold or Ultimate Plan, if you lose your job after 6 months of making payments, our redundancy coverage ensures that the payment on your account continues for up to 12 months. Don't risk losing everything. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and get the payment protection plan that protects you against redundancy, disability, death, and loss of item due to natural disaster, fire, flood, or theft. Quartz Ready Finance with payment protection. Quartz, bringing value home.
Say hello to the Digicel DL700, our newest best value Android smartphone with a 4-inch display, front-facing camera, and a 5-megapixel rear camera. It's perfect for snapping and sharing. Plus, it's super fast, so you can play more, do more, and listen more. And choose to download from over 1 million apps in the Google Play Store. The Digicel DL700, the latest edition in the Digicel Android smartphone range. Make the smart choice. Digicel.
Welcome back. 3 individuals have been arrested following a robbery in the northern community of Woodford Hill on Sunday. Police Public Relations Officer ASP Claude Wicks, in an interview with 767 News on Monday, said the incident occurred at about 7:30 p.m. when 3 armed masked men robbed the home of Leroy Samuel. Samuel was severely beaten by the alleged robbers. According to ASP Wicks, the victim's hands and legs were tied while they severely beat him, landing a number of blows to his head.
He sustained a very serious injury and was admitted at the Princess Margaret Hospital. In fact, he was taken to the Marigot Hospital and then referred to or transferred to the Princess Margaret Hospital, where he is a patient at the ward. In fact, the victim or complainant in this matter is Leroy Samuel of Woodford Hill. In his home, a lot of items were stolen, namely cash, gold, and other items. These men, as I said, who were armed and equipped with other things with respect to allegedly committing this offense, they left the area on a vehicle, on a red Suzuki GPE 596.
Police officers intercepted the jeep in Pont-Carcé, where there was an exchange of gunfire between the police and the alleged robbers, which resulted in the injury of 2 of the armed masked men. One sustained a gunshot wound to his shoulder, while the other was grazed by a bullet.
During the course of that interception by the police, particularly the drug squad task force officers working with those in the Northern District, a number of items were found in the vehicle. And among the items found were firearms and ammunition. In fact, the firearms found were loaded, what we call, there were rounds in the breech at the ready, and answers the description and the information given previously to the police. All of these items, among other items that we believe are subject of interests of the burglary, of the robbery rather, that was committed, or aggravated burglary, if you like, that was committed are kept in police custody.
He added while investigations continue into the matter, the individuals are expected to be charged very soon. And 45 individuals on Friday afternoon graduated from an apprenticeship program under the Ministry of Trade, Energy and Employment. The Ministry of Trade, Energy and Employment is charged with implementing programs that will assist in government employment thrust. Last financial year, over 100 people participated in a hospitality program on the north of the island organized by the ministry. Speaking at the graduation ceremony, Karen Prevost, Permanent Secretary in that ministry, said it is due to the success of the aforementioned program that they have launched another program on the East and Southeast.
There are a number of hotels, small boutique hotels, restaurants, guest houses in the area. We have the very famous Jungle Bay and Rosalie Bay Resort, which just last week we were recognized for their efforts. They have received some major awards, and we think that it was we thought that it was prudent to ensure that the individuals, the young people in the area, are trained to be able to take hold of the opportunities for employment and for training at these hospitality establishments.
There were 5 main modules under the apprenticeship program, including wait staffing, culinary arts, bartending, housekeeping, and customer service training. According to the Permanent Secretary, the government spent over $120,000 conducting this program.
This would have included the payment of stipends to the trainees during the program, during the 6-week training, and also we had a 6-week attachment where the trainees were placed in establishments around the southeast and east and in Roseau as well.
Dr. Donald Peters, president of the Dominica State College, in his address told the graduates that Career Technical Education, CTE, the merging of academic and technical education, has become very important when seeking employment in the 21st century.
It is important in this 21st century to have a career, to have something that you can do. And it's important that you value the education that you're getting. You come from a place named Dominica, and people are sometimes, if you're not a lawyer or doctor, they kind of don't think you're good at what you do. One of the things people are realizing all over the world is that CTE is where you need to go. The Prime Minister was in Malaysia one of those days and signed an MOU with them. Malaysia is ahead of everybody else in CTE. They're educating people for the workforce. And the government of Dominica, small country, figured that a long time ago, because this is not a new program. Ms. Prevost has been around for at least 2 years, and they are beginning to do that. So please, take the opportunity to educate yourself, get a career in the field that you have chosen, do good at it, and you will make a success out of it.
A few of the participants in the apprenticeship program have already secured employment. The ministry plans to take the program across the island. In other stories, Dr. Valda Henry, CEO of VF Inc., has hosted yet another phenomenal Caribbean Women's Symposium. Last Saturday, several women from Dominica and across the Caribbean gathered at the Cabritz National Park in Portsmouth for the 6th Phenomenal Caribbean Women's Symposium, seeking to be empowered into taking advantage of their true potential. The symposium was administrated under the theme, "What you conceive, you can achieve, because God has the power to deliver what he promises," inviting women of all ages to sit and listen to powerful stories that could inspire their purpose. Honorable Ian Douglas, parliamentary representative for the Portsmouth constituency, who addressed the women at the symposium, supported the conference's theme, stating that it speaks to the important part that God plays in our quest for achievement and success.
A few years ago, women were subject to many perceptions and prejudices which limited their ability to contribute to and impact the broader areas of societal development. Thankfully, today, many of those perceptions and prejudices have given way to a better understanding, global acceptance, and prioritization of the expanded role of women.
The objective of the annual symposium is to celebrate the successes of Caribbean women through inspiration and encouragement, and to prepare an action plan to achieve their individual life purpose. The minister said he believes the symposium should be taken regionally.
My challenge for this year is that the conference must go regional. We must take the conference to other countries like St. Lucia and Antigua and share with our regional sisters with the ultimate view of making the conference a CARICOM conference, and we can take it on the road to other islands of CARICOM.
Yvonne Garraway Alexander, Janice Amo, Jennifer Johnson, and Althea Luke were featured speakers at this year's 6th Phenomenal Caribbean Women Conference. And 10-year-old Lightlin Julian of the St. Luke's Primary School has emerged winner of the 2015 Carnival Princess Show. The show, which was organized by the Rotaract Club of Roseau, featured 7 participants from primary schools, including the Convent Preparatory, the Roseau Primary, the Goodwill Primary, the St. Martin's Primary, the Casa Bruce Primary, and the Roosevelt Douglas Primary. The young ladies performed in 4 segments, which consisted of speech, talent, costume, and party dress. Julian, who spoke to the media following the show, said she's thankful for the victory.
I prepared very hard, and it was a contribution to all Dominicans.
Any message you want to send to other young ladies who would like to get involved in such programs?
I would like to tell you all to come and live your dream. Live your dream as you want it to be. Because when you grow up, you don't want to say, boy, I wanted to go in Princess and I didn't. Always live your dream.
Julian said her preparation was what contributed to her calm nature during the show, in which she ensured she performed to the best of her ability.
I would like to say thank you to my family, friends, and my hard-working team for believing in me.
Julian explained the Princess Show is a pageant she always dreamt of being a participant in, and remains hopeful about moving on to the Miss Teen and Miss Dominica pageants in the future. Take a look at some of Julian's performances. Julian copped the awards for Best in Costume, Best in Talent, and Best in Party Dress. The first runner-up was Sarari Paul of the Roosevelt Douglas Primary, who copped the award for Most Photogenic, while Kaylin Lestrade of the St. Martin's Primary secured the second runner-up position and the award for Miss Intelligence. The third runner-up position went to Akila Charles of the Roseau Primary School, while Nixia Matthew of the Goodwill Primary School copped the award for Miss Congeniality. The search is on for a missing teenager who disappeared over the weekend. More details of these and other stories when 767 News returns.
Digicel Play wishes to advise all customers of ongoing upgrade works on our network across Dominica. We are aware that some customers may be experiencing interruptions in their service. Please be informed that the ongoing works will be carried out over the next few months as we upgrade to the next generation of broadband technology. As such, we apologize for any inconvenience caused. Our technical team will attempt to reduce any outages to a minimum. We thank you, our customers, for your patience and look forward to launching new products to Dominica over the coming months.
Sunburst and High Five juices are bursting with flavor and happiness. Each can gushes with the flavor of the great taste of pure orange juice and the fruity flavors of the guava passion, pineapple, and cherry berry drink. And each drink delivers the happiness of a great price. Available in the convenient, easy open cans so that you can just pop the can and drink up. Quench your thirst with a full line of pure juices and fruit drinks. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just when you need a refreshing drink to keep you going, High Five and Sunburst juices and fruit drinks are a great choice. And because they are available from Asafans, you know they'll be priced right. Asafans, right place, right price.
Caribbean can feel like paradise. Yet natural hazards do come our way. During eruptions, millions of tons of ash and rock fall on the flanks of the volcano. The next heavy rain may bring this material down the valley and destroy much in its path. This phenomena is called mudflow or LAR. LARs are very dangerous. After an eruption, avoid crossing valleys during and following heavy rainfall.
Introducing the Ashley Collection at Quartz. Quartz has joined with Ashley Furniture, the #1 selling home furnishings brand in America, to bring you the most extraordinary furniture selection at unbeatable prices. It's now easier than ever before to find that perfect furniture piece for your home. And what's more, you can add that special touch with the right accent piece from our range of designer accessories from Ashley. Create the perfect look for your home with the Ashley Collection at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home. Visit the new Ashley Gallery at our Roseau store.
Thanks for staying with us. The police is advising the public to join in the search for 14-year-old Chanel Xavier, a first-form student of the Wesley High School. Xavier, who is from Madrel Loubier, left home on Friday, January 30th at about 10:30 p.m., where, according to her brother, Xavier said she was going to purchase ramen noodles at a shop. The young teen has not been seen since that night, leaving her family members worried.
At the time, she was dressed in black leggings. She was wearing a black doll shoe and a black hoodie jacket. A black doll shoe and black leggings, black body jacket. Her mother's name is Sharon Telemack of Loubier. They reside on 3rd Avenue. Loubier. So like I said, she told her brother that she was going to buy or purchase ramen at about 10:30 in the night, and this is definitely cause for concern.
ASP Wicks noted they received intelligence during the investigation. However, all searches for the missing teen has been futile.
We've gone to the hospital, we've asked questions there, and there is no person as Chanel Xavier there. Of course, we'll be going to the schools and making inquiries at the time of reporting. We are doing that and try to get as much information as possible and get to a close associate. We encourage the public to look out for this, given the basic description thus far.
Xavier is said to be 120 pounds and 5 feet 10 inches tall. The police PRO is urging anyone who may have seen Xavier or know of her whereabouts to bring the information to any police station or police officer on the island.
Or if we know you, and when I say we, all of us as members of the public would know if she's in a particular place, in a particular home, because given what is happening now, if the rise in sexual abuse cases, domestic violence and all of this, we are very much concerned. We don't have all of the information yet to say this is what is happening, but this is something we ought not to rule out. This is something that we have to bear in mind at the back of our heads, that's a possibility, and we're very much concerned for this young 14-year-old. And I would say that if she's somewhere and she's looking or viewing the television at this time, I would advise you, my dear, that you should come, report, get back to home, or get to the nearest police station, or call the welfare division, someone, a priest, a pastor, somebody to help you. You are precious, and we have a responsibility as a nation to take care of you.
The investigation into Xavier's disappearance continues. And Wallhouse resident Nicholas Paul can consider himself lucky after escaping from his burning Suzuki Escudo Jeep on Monday. The incident occurred at approximately 11:45 a.m. on the Wallhouse main road.
I am on the hill, ready to approach the bend, and I saw smoke.
Where do you see smoke come from?
From the engine. And hot oil falling on my foot, so I got out. Self-preservation.
Paul said when he got out of the Jeep, he noticed the flames and smoke increasing, so he went to a safe area. A bus driver who was in that area at the time said he tried to assist Paul.
When I approached the Suzuki Jeep, I saw it on fire. I tried to assist him, but the fire was already too huge. So I had to get him to leave the vehicle and go away from the vehicle. And after that, When the vehicle started burning, the vehicle rolled on the road, and that was it.
The burning Jeep came to a stop in a gutter on the right side of the road where the flames ignited a nearby bush. The Jeep was burnt beyond repair. In other stories, a number of young people were selected as 2015 Calypso finalists in the Dominica Calypso Association's Calypso competition, following a great show at the semi-finals on Saturday night. Former junior Calypso monarch Sheldon the Professor Alfred, siblings Rhea Stingray Lloyd and Jamal Black Diamond Lloyd have been selected among 9 finalists who will compete against 7-time Calypso monarch Denison Dash Joseph on the night of February 14th.
7 times king, the dice again.
Since you get status in the arena, you start behaving like a massa. Calypso camp like slave plantation. Man work hard but get no compensation. Is who speak about equal rights and justice. Is who speak of freedom of speech. Your true colors now show, attacking Duncan Stowe, cause he critique your Calypso.
Pat me down, Madam Officer, pat me down. What you searching for? Pat me down, right here in headquarters, and on the heavy manner.
She could be your average pauper, or even your private doctor in this steady stem. This thing ain't no game. Thinking about her story, the sadness of her history, how he was so nice when it was time to enter him. But since he gets the prize, oh, how he has changed. She's thinking again. Can't explain, she in so much pain.
The other finalists are Superior Picky, Daddy Chance, Bob, Buple, Caressa, and Jama B. The Calypsonians would judge on lyrics 35 points, melody 35 points, rendition 20 points, and presentation 10 points. All 9 Calypsonians will compete against reigning Calypso King Dice at the Calypso Finals at the Winter Park Sports Stadium on Saturday, February 14th. And 4 communities across Dominica celebrated their opening of Carnival Parade over the weekend. Revelers from Portsmouth, St. Joseph, Marigot, and Maho crowded the streets in celebration. Flag wavers, cheerleaders, sensei, local, and high-pipe bands formed part of those celebrations. St. Joseph Carnival launched first on Saturday, January 31st, followed by Maho, Marigot, and Portsmouth on Sunday. The opening of Granby Carnival will take place on Saturday, February 7th. And that's it for local news. The latest in sports news is coming up next with Larry, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Court's Digital World, where we have the widest range of digital products from the world's best brands, televisions, tablets, laptop computers, mobile phones, and much more. Connect, explore, engage.
I am Miss Lassa Armour Shillingford, Miss Dominica 2013. I urge you, moms, dads, protect your children. Report child sexual abuse today. Break the silence.
Break the silence!
When you are insured with United Insurance, you know what it feels like to feel this safe. Choose the financially strong regional insurance company with the strength and stability to protect your prized possessions. Our AM Best Excellent rating means that we have the financial strength and stability to protect your prized possessions. Rely on the company that understands your needs for property, motor, business, and marine insurance. You're in safe hands with United Insurance.
Good evening and welcome to 767 Sports. In tonight's coverage, we focus on cricket. The Dominican cricketing fraternity has kept its faith in its president, Emmanuel Nanton. Nanton, who serves as the vice president of the West Indies Cricket Board, was re-elected on Saturday when the Dominica Cricket Association held its annual general meeting at the Garaway Hotel in Roseau. Nanton was elected unopposed for another 2-year term. Lockhart Sebastian retained his post as first vice president when he defeated Glenn Joseph. Charles Walters, the Windward Islands chairman of selectors, was elected as second vice president. Cricket scorer and enthusiast Helen Hector was elected as a new secretary when she narrowly defeated incumbent David Johnson. Pelham John Baptist will serve as the assistant secretary-treasurer. McDowell Paul retained his post as treasurer, while Mervyn Paul retained his post as the public relations officer. The committee members are Jeff Peer and Mervyn Thomas. Batsman Brian Davis believes all-rounder Dwayne Bravo should have been a fixture in the West Indies team over the years. The 31-year-old Bravo announced last Friday that he was retiring from Tests but would continue to be available for one-day internationals and 2020s. Davis said that he understands Bravo's frustration since he has been overlooked for so long, adding that Bravo would always have been selected on his team and still believes he should have played a lot more Test matches. Bravo's decision to retire from the longest format of the game came nearly 4 years after he played his last game on the tour of Sri Lanka. He finished with 2,200 runs from 40 tests at an average of 31 and also took 86 wickets at nearly 40 apiece. His decision also followed his dismissal from the one-day team last December and his removal as captain after just over a year being in charge. And that's it for tonight's Sportscast. Tune in again tomorrow for more sports news.
That was Larry with the latest in sports. Now for a recap of tonight's headlines. 2 men shot in Woodford Hill robbery while police search for missing teenager. 45 more persons graduate from a Ministry of Trade Hospitality program. And student of the St. Luke's Primary emerges winner of the Printer Show, while several young people are among 9 Calypso finalists. In sports, Emmanuel Nanton re-elected as president of the Dominica Cricket Association. And that's all the time we have for tonight. Drop us an email at media@767news.dm. Friend us on Facebook and be sure to like our 767 News page. From all of us on the 767 News production team, I'm Alicia George. Thanks for watching. Remember to stay tuned right after this newscast for the weather report.
Boom, Miss and I, it's my time to get on bad when I jam in at everybody. Come celebrate with me, but if you don't know me yet, don't worry man, we go take a jam in a party. Yeah. Put one hand in the air. 767 News.